Hello. So you might be wondering, well, this is all great, Aveline, but where does technology come in? Where does automation come in? And most of you probably know by now I'm an automation expert, but I'm also a people expert, and that's why I can talk about the whole journey and why I know the importance of having the brand and the experience really articulated and properly built out, because otherwise the automation is just another tool that you have, but it's not going to make you money. One thing I've said to my customers from when I first started doing this is you need to have the strategy down pat. What's your strategy? What are you trying to achieve? Because technology is an enabler, it's a tool. And if you don't have the strategy defined and clearly articulated, then technology is not going to make you any more money. It might make more problems. It might make life a little bit easier or simpler here, but then create issues here. There's a whole raft of outcomes. And I see a lot of business owners have the shiny object syndrome thing happening. And in today's technology marketplace and world, there are so many apps for different things. There's so many. You could spend days going through and learning all the different apps that are available, and it's overwhelming. It's exhausting. And I've got to say, my biggest piece of advice to being successful using automation is what I've just said, but keeping it simple. So once you know who you are as a business, who your ideal customers are, how they operate, what they think, what they feel, how they want to feel, what it is they're looking to buy. Once you've really done that research and and you've created that brand experience, that's when you look at technology, and that's when you say, right, we've got these processes in here where we can actually automate this. Obviously, upfront in regards to having a website and social media and offering lead magnets, of course you use some technology there. I mean, you could start really simple and use something like a MailChimp just to capture people's names and email addresses and then send them something. But once you go a bit further and you look at that whole customer experience, this is where automation and technology is a game changer. But it's not going to be a game changer unless you've got the experience and the process completely defined and identified, and you've got a strategy in place. The other warning I will give you is that when you do use automation technology, there are so many people that tell you what to do. You need this campaign, you need this kind of thing, you need to do this, you need to do that. Oh my goodness, campaign overload. I have seen many businesses suffer because they've done too much. All of a sudden they have this powerful tool at their fingertips and they send too many emails and do too many things that overwhelm their audience and their database. They end up getting high opt-out rates and they suffer. So take a step back. Make sure you've got the first bit done first. That's why I've spoken about brand and the customer experience. It has to come first. It always does. Understanding who you are and getting your messaging right, your copywriting, that is crucial. Absolutely 100% crucial. My business partner, Rowan, is a copywriter, and he's been able to do the copywriting for our business. And sometimes he does it for our clients or oversees other copywriters, and he's very good because he knows what it takes. And it does take a long time, but he knows what it takes to make it right and to make it work. Now, if there was bad copywriting on those emails and on the lead magnets, guess what? No one would respond. The automation isn't going to save you. The automation isn't going to turn people into, a customer. There's a process whereby the automation can enable the customer to happen, for someone to become a customer, but it doesn't guarantee it. It's the experience that you give them, and it's the language you use, and it's the messaging, and it's keeping the glue congruent, keeping you congruent and aligned, and therefore your prospects and your customers feeling that. So automation is really powerful, and it's really exciting when you're up to that point and you're ready to implement it, but you've got to do it right. Okay, that's it for today. Over and out. Look forward to your questions. See you.